Hello, it's Coffee with Melanie, and here we are today at Vintner Cellar, and we're going to interview them today. They're a part of the Hubbards and Area Business Association. So what just happened there? I saw that you had some bottles that you brought from home.
Right.
And then we put them in here to clean them?
We're just going to clean them and sanitize them. So there's a little bit of soap and there's a little bit of sanitizer, and then there's the heat. This is gets really hot. And so that should hopefully kill anything that's going to cause any conflict with the wine, and make sure it's a nice flavorful product at the end.
So she's able to use that right away? Or she has to wait a couple days, or as soon as that comes out it dries and then you can use it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So what are we doing here, Cavell?
So this is filling the bottles with the wine. So what will happen is it'll pretty much stop where it's supposed to. It's never going to overflow. And so all you need to do then is just remove the bottle. Now that one did fill up a little bit more because I did it a little slower. So I'm just going to pour a little extra there. And the reason you don't want it to be too full is because you need some air between the cork and the wine. So, and you don't want to create too much pressure there either for when you're corking. So we'll try this one a little sooner, see if that. So you see it's pretty much stopping where it needs to, and then you're just pulling down on it.
So fun. I love it. Makes me so thirsty. Let me have a swig. The corking is so fun. But it's going to be a party at Susan's house later. So we close the door, put the cork up there, and voila! It's corked!
I'm just separating those from labels just because it's easier to handle instead of like this great big accordion of labels.
Oh, that's a beautiful label.
Yeah, it's very nice. And once even especially with a nice scripty font on it.
And that comes with the...
That's part of your winery package, yeah. So we call it a winery fee, and that's all part of it. So you're going to get your corks, your shrink caps, and your labels, and we wash all your bottles and sanitize them for you, and that's just all part of the winery fee.
So this is where we're labeling right now.
Labeling.
So you get to clean all your fingerprints first.
You do that, and plus there might be a little bit of moisture from it going through the bottle sanitizing. So now you're just going to try and eyeball the center. So I usually get people to place it on there, then run your finger down the center, and then if you push off to the sides, you're going to get a nice flat label.
Gorgeous.
And that black label looks really great, I find, on the
beautiful
white wine with the clear bottle. Yeah.
And so then after she picks the cap she wants, and then
we'll shrink that on.
I love it. So just tell us a little bit about yourself, Steve.
I like wine and bacon and the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Oh, that's good.
Not necessarily in that order, though.
How do you like your bacon?
I like it crisp. Very crisp is my preference. However, let's talk about something real exciting like our winemaking process.
Yes.
So what we do, as you've seen already since you've been here, is we take our lovely product like our pure juice that we have here, and the first step is to put it in a fermenter. So as you can see here,
so so I'm the client.
Yep.
So I'm coming in and I say I want your most popular red wine, or do they usually come in and they have a popular wine that they like to try, or do you make that suggestion yourself?
Well, first of all, what we do is we want to get a little background on the person coming in. So to find out if they've done this before, they've had this experience of.
So this is my first time coming in. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what to expect. I've heard about you from Hubbard's and Area Business Association. They said you should hang out with Cavell and Steve and see what they do.
Well,
so
you
that's
might want to
why
hang out with her, but maybe not with me, unless you're interested in bacon and hockey and wine. Maybe you would then. So as I was saying, you come in and we would say, well, do you have a preference type of wine you like? Is it a red wine?
So I want a Merlot. I want to try
so
your Merlot.
You like a medium-bodied wine. So then we would say, yeah, let's see what we have over here in our medium-bodied wine section. There's that. We have a variety of wines that may suit your taste. So, as you can see, everything from a white Zinfandel all the way down to a Merlot. So these are more of the medium-bodied type of products.
So what is your favorite Merlot?
There are two Merlots. One would either be from California or Chile.
Okay. I like to try the Chile.
The Chilean, we just happen to have some Chilean for you right here. This is Chilean Merlot. And we also have a blend. As you can see, you can have the best of both worlds. You can have the Pinot Noir, the unique subtleties and characteristics of the Pinot Noir, blended with the Merlot.
Okay.
Which gives it the best of both worlds. Medium body with a
Maybe I will try the
little exotic.
Pinot Noir.
Yeah. The Pinot Noir or the Pinot Noir Merlot blend. And then, of course, there's a Valpolicella. Now, the names have been changed slightly because they are proprietary. So Merlot is not, as far as Valpolicella. So it's Valpolicella here.
Okay.
We're restricted to use the name because our product is also shipped in the U.S.
Okay.
So we just want to avoid any kind of legal ramifications there.
Okay. So let's say I pick my Pinot Noir Merlot. So then what is the cost for that? Let's just talk business here.
Sure, let's talk business. Take a look at our
We have a price list.
Sure, let's look at the wine price list. Premium blends because it's one of our more premium wines because it's blended.
Okay.
So the base cost is $162.97, which averages out to only $7.10 a bottle. So that's quite a bit less than what you'd be paying at the NSLC. Yes.
And then I have fun making it too.
Exactly.
And it's my own labels.
Exactly. You can present it any way you like. We'll give you an idea. So what else we would do is probably, if you weren't quite sure of what particular red, we would say, well, perhaps you want to look at our little brochure here with a description of some of the reds, and maybe something would pop in mind. Oh yeah, I remember something like that. Barbera, yes, nuances of gooseberry, smoky, peppery bouquet. That sounds delicious. I was going to say I could show you one that's just, they're fermenting, but they're not really. These are getting close to the end. Something like this one here. This is new. You can see in here.
Oh.
See that? How it's foaming.
Beautiful.
And just gassing, isn't it exciting? That would be in the early stage fermenting.
So
that's
why
you see
would
that happen? See how it's?
Oh right. So this lets you know that it's doing its job.
Yeah, exactly. So there's nothing loud in there. So the only thing that's escaping is the CO2, the gases. So that's why we ensure. So you don't want those little, those little flies and things getting in there. No, that would ruin your wine. So.
Hey, wait a second. The little things that you were telling me earlier, so the only thing that goes in here for now is the yeast. Right. So when do you add these little flavor things?
So we're going to add
we added those first little things in the beginning. As you can see, you recall there's a little bit right there, right?
Oh, okay. So with the yeast, you include all those little bits.
However,
Okay.
then we do something called secondary oaking. So that would be there. You can, actually, this one's even better. Actually, I have some
Secondary opening? What does-
Oaking.
Oh, oaking.
O-A-K-I-N-G.
Secondary oaking.
Here, this is a good one. You can see lots in this one. This is a Australian, I believe. That was a capture.
Oh, look at that.
Look at all those lovely little
The lovely bits.
bits of nice
That's
dark.
what I
So
want.
the second stage. So it went from here to there.
I see.
And they call that racking. So that's really just
So
secondary
this is
fermentation. there.
secondary fermentation.
So it's-
So this is the 3 weeks in here? Or how does it?
No, it could be anywhere from 7 to 12 days, 14 days, depending.
Okay.
This is new. But, I'm just going to show you the one with the skins is right. Where is it? It would be 16 liter skins.
So every time, so after 12 days, you call the owner and then they come in again and do the secondary oaking?
No, we do.
No,
all of
you
that.
do it all for them.
Yeah.
So the only thing they're going to do is they come in, pick the kit, put it in here, and then the next time you see them is when they bottle?
The only thing they're doing is sprinkling the.
Yeah, so
Wow,
they're just coming in, making their selection, and then we put it in the fermenting bucket for them. They need to pitch the yeast, and after that, we will see them back in 6 weeks to do their bottling.
Okay.
And in the end, I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to squeeze all those lovely bits and pieces right
So
into
this one came with more skins.
Oh, this one came with skins, yeah.
Yeah, typically they don't come with skins.
No.
Oh, they don't. Which ones come with skins?
Usually like a specialized product that we get. So
Yeah.
That they ordered.
yeah,
Or we do have ones that come with
yeah.
some of our
I mean, we
selections
don't
have
always
skins.
keep them, but we do have skins on hand in case somebody wants to add skins to a particular variety.
So tell us a little bit about yourselves. How did you guys think of opening this Vintner's Cellar? How did you come about this? You guys were away somewhere and you thought, hey.
Yeah, we were on the Champs-Élysées having a glass of vino. And no, we were actually in Rome.
Roma.
Roma.
I see.
Now, this is all in our mind. How did it happen? Well, you can tell.
Yeah, actually, I was when I was working as a graphic designer. I worked on an ad for Vintner's Cellar, and this was long before we started looking into it because at that point, Vintner's Cellar wasn't available in Nova Scotia because Nova Scotia didn't do on-premise winemaking, and it's only been available to do in the last 4 or 5 years. So after we both lost our jobs. And we had been making wine on premise when we lived in Ontario for a long time. And when
Decades
we came
ago.
here, you weren't able to do it at that point. So we had started back up again when it became legal to do here. And after we lost our jobs, for some reason, it just came into my head. And so we started investigating it. And we visited a Vintner Cellar site in New Brunswick. And the owners there were really great and took us through everything. And what was really impressive to us was the fact that they had a product that was 100% grape juice. You didn't add any water to it. And most importantly, there was no invert sugar in it. So anytime you have a concentrate grape juice kit, not only is it going through a concentration process where they're taking out all of the water from the grape, and then you have to put that back in. But in order for it to work, they have to add invert sugar to it. So,
And that's
was
the
really
process that
appealing to
you
us.
don't do.
Yeah,
Right. We want a natural. We want a simple product.
a pure product.
A pure product.
A pure
So we're,
product.
Yeah.
We're challenging the status quo. We're giving people a commercial quality product. Simply with a simple product and a process that gives them
And everybody seems to really enjoy your wine. I know we enjoyed your wine, and in the community, everybody loves the wine. So
Actually, yesterday we just had a new customer come in, and she said that she had been to a couple of places in Sackville that do this, and she decided on us because after going to the other locations, ours actually tasted like wine. So she came and put it down. We were quite thrilled with that, saying,
wow.
As much as we tell everybody what we think.
Yes.
Well, the majority of our
experience
sales is definitely the 100% juice product. We do offer a concentrate because we know that there's certain people that's what their preference is.
Budget friendly.
But it's absolutely the majority of our sales is the pure juice product. Yeah.
And then you said that you had higher priced items that they order, like basically if there's a special.
We have seasonal products that come in. So when the vineyards produce their first batch, their first pressing of wine, they're put into separate pails, or they're put into large tanks, and then we get it from there. They're put into pails and then shipped to us. And they're actually fermenting. So we just transfer it to our fermenter and then continue with the process.
But we also do have what we refer to as a platinum collection, and it is 100% juice products as well as 16 liter, but they're all region specific, and some of them do come with grape skins that you can add to them, which does add to the fullness of the body and color.
You can also add grape skins to all the other products if you so choose.
Okay, so if they want, okay, I see.
Yeah, and we mentioned we're also doing in-house blending of our products. So we take our juices and blend them together and come up with our own combinations. Yeah.
What have you done so far that's really popular?
We've created what would be called a true Bordeaux, and that's made with a Cab Sauvignon and a Cab Franc and a Merlot. And we've also done another blend with a Merlot and a Sangiovese. Trying to think of some others we did. We did a Ruby Cab and El Chianti. That was some time ago.
We've blended some rosé styles.
Yep.
Oh
We've had
yes,
some
I
customers
do
call
like
it-
a rosé. Yeah.
They've actually come up with the names. We call one Midday Sun and the other Summer Rose.
Two of you meet. Is there like a love story here, or what's going on?
Oh yeah.
So you obviously you both love wine.
Yes.
So would you call yourselves like a wine expert or a sommelier? Did you take those courses or?
No, we didn't take anything like that. I just know for myself, from the time that you first were introduced, I guess, to alcohol, that I gravitated more towards wine than anything else. And to this day, that's the way. Like, I'm not saying I don't have a glass of beer or a different, I do like Bloody Caesars, but wine is
And
definitely...
some of our ciders too.
Yes.
Right. Oh yeah, I saw
like
some
the cider, too.
ciders there. I
Yeah,
didn't
that's right.
realize.
Yeah.
Just trying my cider beer from Vintner Cellars. This one is peach, and it was ready April 19th, but I'm just opening it now. And it is delicious. Cheers.
Wine is just my preference, and so it just interests me too that, there's so much that can affect wine and how it tastes, from the ground that it's grown in to the processing of the grapes. It all contributes to, and I mean, it really is a scientific thing, right?
Chemistry.
Chemistry.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.